Good morning. Welcome to Vira's Voice. From yesterday, you would have been receiving a lot of messages in social media as well as in print media and debates and everything. Tweets, tweeting by opposition parties, by finance minister, everything was going on a subject, very sensitive subject, that banks have written off 68,000 crores of rupees to top 50 borrowers in the banking industry. It includes the top jewelers, including Vijay Mallya. See, the system, how it works in banks, it has been manipulated and we don't know what was the information asked by the RTA activities. Only the reply what is given is being posted and circulated, but what he has said, because in the parliament when the opposition leader Mr. Rahul Gandhi asked the finance minister the list of top 50 borrowers, the deputy finance minister Anurag Thakur, he told that it is in the RBI site and you can go and get that. That ended the thing. But now RBI has given information telling that these are the things written off. See, this is a technical write-off. What is a technical write-off? You will look into that because many bankers will be knowing about that. If you give a loan of 1 lakh and it becomes an NPA, you have to make provision up to the period you are going to recover or up to the period the loan is going to be outstanding. So, in a period of time, you will be making a provision of 1 lakh for a loan outstanding of 1 lakh. Now, this applies to loans in hundreds of crores or thousands of crores, but entire provision cannot be made for those bigger accounts because the profits are not much in the banks to cover the entire thing. So, provision coverage ratios from bank to bank, it differs. So, now what happens is, having a provision on one side and having NPA on one side, what happens to the bank is not benefited. Bank is provided for a future loss, but now bank is not unable to send. It impacts its capital adequacy, it impacts its lending powers and development also. So with the RBI has got a scheme, and with the scheme there is a provision for a technical write-off. Technical write-off happened. What means whatever amount you are having in the provision can be set up against the outstanding only for internal accounting purposes. It is not relating to the borrower. So your right to recover from the borrower exists. Banks have the right to recover from the borrower exists. In an example, in the list what they have given, after the 68,000 crores, they have told that Kingfisher Airlines owns 1,971 crores to the banks, which has been written off. You know what is the amount Kingfisher has to pay to the banks? It runs to around 10,000 crores, 9,000 crores and odd. Banks are taking steps to extradite Mallya to India, and the courts have granted permission to bring him back to India. These are the recovery steps. If everything is written off, why banks should take these recovery steps? So this 1,971 crores is the amount they have provided in the books of the banks, which they have used to technically reduce the NPA so that the lending powers and capital adequacy of the banks technically improves. It does not absolve the right of the banks to recover from the borrowers. This is one part. And it is very astonishing that even the former finance minister, he tweets, he says that this is not correct. He himself knows that these are the things prevalent in the banking system when it was there. One request to the opposition parties is one of the best systems in the world is the Indian banking system. So there are many setbacks. Today, all other financial structures are crumbling. Your NBSC is crumbling, your mutual fund is crumbling, and only the banking system is the only system where people have faith. Today, you step into any of the bank branches in India and ask for return of your money in any amount, banks will be given you. You have seen what happened to the FranklinTempleton. 6 of the schemes have been closed, and RBI is supporting them with the 50,000 crores aid. This the former finance minister also suggested. And what happened to NBFCs? See, they are unable to even service the non-convertible debentures. So, banking system is the only system, and for heaven's sake, opposition parties do not meddle with the system for your political gains. And given manipulated version of what has been caught under the RTA Act. Probably the questions what he has asked under the RBI Act should also be made public so that the public will know what is right and what is wrong. If that is not coming, I have decided to take up with RBI under RTI and get information. What are the information asked by the RTI activities relating to this query, relating to the reply what RBI has given. That will bring a lot of information to us. So let the bank customers not get panic over this, and their bankers should be confident and be able to explain to the customers as well as well-wishers about what this technical write-off is there. See, this technical write-off has happened even for small accounts, even for agricultural loan accounts. In MSME, this has happened, and banks have technically written off with leaving 1 rupee in their account with the right to recover from the borrower whenever the situation is there. So let us not manipulate things and spread concord against banks, which are the backbone of the entire financial system. Especially at this pandemic time, bankers are doing an excellent job, and spreading such rumors will create only more panic among the public as well as the bankers. Kindly share this information to all your friends, relatives, so that no panic is created, and what is the truth, it will be brought down after this RTA information is got. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Thank you.